support thing, it's out of control, brother. You cannot let a woman destroy a man's life financially because the relationship is over. I mean, I think black men need to organize, and we, had this dialogue. Black men need to organize and force a change in legislation regarding child support. First of all, if I can't see my child, you don't get my money. If I can't see my child, you don't get my money. That's
I agree. I agree. Because it's like some fathers are forced to pay child support, right, every month, but they only get to see the kid one day, maybe 2 days, a week. And in some cases, they have to see the child in front of with supervision when someone else is there to, like, if I'm not such a good father, why are you making me pay money and I can't even see kids who I'm paying money for? Like, it's not a fair deal. He's right. I agree.
that should be law.
Yeah.
Because too many women are denying us the right to see our children and yet still benefiting from child support. That
Facts.
should be illegal, number one.
Not cool
Number
at all, man.
yes, and women should be forced to account for the child support too. Because I know a lot of fathers who pay child support and they still have to take care of their children after they pay child support. Because
Facts. It's like the dad is required to pay child support, which, okay, he's taking care of his responsibilities. But at the same time, when the kid lives with the dad, he's also required to take care of the kid's expenses. So in that scenario, I would say if the kids are living with the mom can take care of the expenses when the kids are with her, and when the kids are with the dad, he takes care of the expenses. And then school and medical and things like that, they can come together and split half. I think that's not a bad idea. It's fair, 50-50.
the mother of the child is using child support on herself and not necessarily
Yeah.
the children. So yes, child support should go on a card. It should go on a card, Art, and you have to use that credit card for all purchases for the child.
Yep. I
So
agree.
that way, if the father wants to, Art, I should be able to log into my child support folder, my child support online profile, and I
Yeah.
should be able to see what you're buying with my money.
I agree.
What is wrong with a black father logging into the child support database, going to my profile, and seeing that she bought my daughter some shoes, she paid for swimming lessons, class pictures, they went to the movies and dinner? I should see how my money is being spent. And not all black women are guilty of misappropriating the child support. I don't want to say that they're doing that, but I do know a sizable proportion of black women are guilty of misappropriating the child support.
I mean, I agree. I totally agree. In fact, right, to the extent that I don't think majority of women, single mothers who get child support, would even support if there's a change in system where they are required to create a profile where the man, the father, can track how they spend their money. I believe majority of women wouldn't agree to that. You know why? Because it would show that they spend most of the money on themselves, which it will be a good idea. And because if we can track how you spend money on the kids, we can get to find out that you could even save some money that you use on yourself for the kids' future. But they don't do that. But let's go through the comments and see. Okay, the first woman here agrees. All right, I like that. Look, this guy is saying I'm paying and can't see my child. Took her to another state. And do you see what I mean? So you are paying money for a kid that you can't see because the woman took her to a whole different location where you have to get on the plane to go see the child. Like, it's not fair, you know? Yes, I do agree with this. 10% should be in savings account. This is why I'm saying if we can track how much money every man is paying in child support, we can figure out that, you know what? This is way too much. She's been using this money for her own hair and doing her nails. Let's save some of that money in an account for the child. I agree. Um, let's see. This guy says my ex tried that. Tried to get an increase because we are not together, and she only got $30 increase. 1 year left. I'm having a free from SS celebration. The devil thought he had me. So this guy is celebrating because child support is usually 18 years, but he got 1 year left. Man, a shout out to that guy. But that's the thing, man. When most men are forced on child support and they actually want to be active fathers, what ends up happening is they grow to resent the mom and they grow to resent their own responsibilities, which for me, in the end, affects the child. Because I believe if the mom and dad are not on good terms, eventually the kids are going to see that, and there's a chance the kids may emulate that when they also grow up to be adults. They may never get along with their own partners because they didn't see their mom and dad getting along. The chances are the kids may also never get along with their own partners because they don't know what a healthy relationship looks like. So what do you guys think? Do you guys agree with Dr. Umar? I definitely agree that there should be a system of tracking how child support is spent. I think that would help because people can save some money for their kids for the future rather than spending money on things that don't involve the kids.